Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as the Papal State. In previous episode we did manage to get a bit more ground over here in what used to be Savoy, and then also started fighting against Venice and Poland, and we're currently sieging down quite a bit of Polish territories in here. Should work fairly well, I hope. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the siege done in Wisna. Let's get to block. So slowly but surely we're going to force the Polish out of the war. I don't know if I'll be able to siege down the Knights, probably. Not easily, I reckon, is the problem. Oh, they brought the fleet over here. Well, how cute. They're going to be taking a whole lot of attrition there. They do have a lot of heavy ships there. Oh, and there we go. There's the Siege of Warsaw. Let's go and get to Kola next. We're going to pivot kind of to the northern areas over here. Then we could maybe start heading down south if need be. But we'll try to get a peace deal going with the Polish sooner rather than later. We might not be able to take quite everything that we were hoping for in here, so maybe we'll go ahead and stop the... Well, the war operations actually still pretty good. We could maybe stop giving quite as much territories to the... I'm still going to get... Actually, no. Well, if we don't give provinces away, we might still give independence to Riga, although, actually, let's have a look. No, they still will not, or would not accept a peace deal. Okay, well, we'll keep the sieging going on in the meanwhile, at least. Should be able to do a fairly decent job in here. Oh, they got the peace deal done. Oh, Livonian Order is still in the war, but they are going to get annexed, I reckon. Helping Hand. 200 in Firenze. Or we give 500 ducats. Monument improvements. Oh, the upgrade cost would go down. Okay. You know what? We'll hire him immediately. It's a bit expensive, but I think that's still going to be fine. So how much enemies troops do they do still have quite an army, actually? Oh yeah, Livonian Order is now gone. Okay, well let's have a look at the potential peace deal. They would still not accept that. Oh, well, we could get more money. Yeah, well, they still would accept that. And I'm pretty sure we still can't release nations. I mean, we could release Riga. Livonian Order, I don't think we can do during this war. Well, it's a bit of a shame. It will make it a little bit difficult to get one of the achievements that we were going for. We'll figure out a way, one way or another. Oh, look at that. They got a whole lot of fleets over here, just getting attrition into oblivion. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we'll try to go there. They're building a new army. Oh, there we go. That's a siege done. They got a bit of armies in here. I could probably go ahead and actually combine these two. Well, not combine, but regroup these armies. And do a bit of fighting down here near the southern areas, or near Warsaw at least. Oh, the Austrians are going... Oh yeah, the Austrians are pouring in. Since they got most of the armies down here, I think the northern siege is going to be fine. The enemies are running, but we should be catching them, actually. We're catching at least one of them, maybe not all of it. Try to catch the... Okay, we caught the Venetians in there. Yeah, there we go. They're running away. Oh, they're de-sieging a few things. But yeah, that's, yeah, a bit of a sack wipe, I would guess. We've got to move the bigger army down south. As a bit of a buffer. Oh, right, they've got a small army in here, but Austrians are sieging down some more stuff. Good. We should be able to win that northern siege. So, Poland, you still don't want a peace deal, do you? Oh, actually, you would take the peace deal now. You know, I could try to give some stuff to Danzig. They would not accept that, mind you, but we could in theory. But I think we're just going to go and take the money. Right now. We'll deal with the mess later, I guess. And then we can go ahead and get our troops back into Hungary. And potentially go and seize down some of the knights and go from there. Oh. And actually, oh, we could upgrade the... Getting the extra monthly splendor could be quite nice. Also the advisor cost. But at the same time, maybe we'll just go ahead and reduce the... Or improve the St. Peter's Basilica. That's still going to be quite useful. It's going to increase the clergy's loyalty. When upgraded, so that's good. Idea courses are going to be quite handy, so yeah, we'll get that underway. Not going to spend any manpower money for that right now, but it's just get things underway, essentially. And go from there. Okay, so we do need to actually go to some friendly territory over there. I suppose Istria will do. Before we can really... Oh, and we got a new pope. Well, we're not the career controller, the French are. Okay, I guess that's fair. New World Charter. Oh, okay. France is going to some colonization, I guess. Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, I guess that's fair. Ooh, kind heart. Okay, war exhaustion goes down. That's good. And development cost and okay, tolerance of heathens. I suppose that's fine. Not quite what I was looking for, admittedly. This one should probably get to Ferrara or something. Okay, well, it's at this point then. We want to take Milano. That's going to be potentially coalition. Then what I think we'll do is we'll release. Let's see, at least Milan. They would take that. I could try to release Padua. No, okay, Montenegro, not that one. Dalmatia, Crete, no. Verona? Oh, there we go. That could be kind of handy, actually. That wouldn't be too bad in terms of aggressive expansion. We'll take some... Okay, we can't take quite that much money. How much would they give us? 700? Ah, but we do not have a diplomat available right now. Oh, because we lost the extra one. Okay, we can cancel this fight now, I guess. So that would be one province for us, 2 extra nations, which we can then potentially try to turn into diplomatic vassals and then start annexing things. I think that's actually fine. It's also going to complete the state agenda. Or the agenda that we have from the nobility. Oh, that's a bit expensive coring this. Do we have a lot of war exhaustion? Got a little bit. Okay, so we're going to wait a few months. There we go. Actually, we've got the admin points for that now. Never mind. I know it's a bit of a waste right now, but the sooner we get that going, the better. So Milan, we're currently guaranteeing their independence. They're not willing to become a vassal yet, because we own some of their cores, I guess. Verona, on the other hand, we could try to get into good relations with. So let's go and ally them. Now, we are over the limit, but I suppose that does mean that the Trent... Well, we still can't annex them. Never mind. We do have another center... Right, Milano, we could actually upgrade to level 2. Sure. And yeah, France annexed Burgundy. Oh yeah, France is starting to be quite a blob. And it's not that we haven't started blobbing as well a little bit. We're not a huge yet, but yeah, we're definitely getting some influence in here. We've got truce with Milan for 15 years, okay. Oh, we lost one of the generals. Well, that's unfortunate. We're not actually going to hire a new general yet for that army, though. Ah, right, we should probably go and get these armies back home. Same with this one. Get that to Milan. And the others are going to be probably in Ferrara and one in Rome. Oh, call to arms. Hold on a minute. Reconquers on England. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Is that... Oh, right. Yeah, we could get a naval battery there. I don't think we actually need that one there, though. You know what? Sure, we'll join. So who are we fighting? England, Flanders, Brabant, Portugal. Actually, that means that we can hunt down those Portuguese pirates in here, finally. Don't know if we can sail in there. We could, in theory, just sit down there. Go for Almeria or something. I do wonder, how's the fleet? They got a lot of trade ships. They don't have any galleys. Not a whole lot of heavies, either. So our fleet could actually be somewhat useful in there. Well, first of all, we'll get the troops back home. Oh, well, we found the pirates. Merchant bankrupt. We'll spend a bit of points and money. Oh, there we go. Reinforcements have arrived, and we will sink that fleet. There we go. Oh, we captured 5 of them. Well. Let's send those to Peter. And then we'll go ahead and sail towards Almeria, I think. To keep the naval areas clear of enemies for the time being. I guess we can send this one down to help with the war, while we keep one of these behind to do rebel suppression. Because we'll probably need that. The other army... Actually, you know what? We can put Massani into this army. The new Swiss Guard doesn't necessarily need one right now. Although we could increase the army size a little bit, get that to 6 battalions, and then maybe... Well, 6 infantry and 4 artillery. And we've got the French fleet over here as well, which is quite handy. Although those are sailing further. I guess we could go all the way to Strait of Gibraltar. Block some of the movement through there, I guess. But also do a bit of blockading, which might give us a lot of money. We'll still get the bonus for Inland Sea there anyway. Ah, right, so Aachen is getting a bit of devastating blow, I suppose you could say. So how much are we looking at armies in here? Our side has the overwhelming numbers, actually. Well, I guess we've got a lot of various nations in here. So it makes sense. So I could go... Actually, so... I can't, of course, negotiate separate pieces. Because I'm not a primary partner in this war. I think we're going to go ahead and focus on the north, though. Unless the French... Oh, the French are already going for Normandy. I could, in that case, just go ahead and help over there a little bit. If they kind of close vicinity with them, let's also go ahead and make sure that we do the rebel suppressions down here accordingly. So I can't vassalize Verona currently. We've got very good... Oh, actually, no, we can. Never mind. Oh, they're also in the war. Oh. Well, now they are, at least. Well, okay. That's another vassal for us. So now we've got 3. Can I actually now... Well, I suppose I can't start annexing vassal because they're at war. But after the war, we should be able to start annexing Trent. Also, what do we need for the Guild Guard at this point? So we still need Genoa. Milan is not a core yet, but that is underway. Or Milano is not a core. Trent, or Trient, is something that we are going to be annexing soon-ish. Venice and Friuli are 2 more things that we need from there. Also, I suppose we could get the missionary strength now. That's going to allow us to convert slightly faster. I know that it does make the institutions a bit more expensive, but I think that's fine. We're giving a bit of support there. We've got the fleet blockading, well, Morocco, well, part of Morocco anyway. And for the time being, they should be fairly formidable fleet. Our army is growing. And can we get another manufacturer somewhere? I mean, in theory, Parma could be okay at this point. It's almost 0.4. It basically doubles the production income from there. It's not all bad. There we go. Let's give control of this to France. Can we get to Cotentin? We can, actually. Go around a little bit and help with that. Of course, we could help with the siege in Cannes. They got plenty of artillery there, though, so it would just be the +1 from the siege people, I guess. So it wouldn't really be that much. Meanwhile, I can just spend some of the time to sieging down things in here. So the Portuguese got a bit of fleet blockading the French. Good to know, good to know. And we siege down Cotentin. Give that to France. And we can slowly work our way around here, sieging down a lot of these things, little by little. Oh, so we could, yeah, we have converted the provinces now. And we converted another nation, so we should be getting a splendor fairly quickly. In the religious turmoil in England. Oh, did they... Oh, they're Anglican. Okay, I suppose I should have guessed that. Bloody heretics. Oh, there we go. The French fleet is giving a bit of a help for the Portuguese. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, there we go. I think that sank the entire fleet. Or maybe capture a few of those, but... oh, right, and England's busy with the Scots right now. That's actually good. We can try to force some of the other nations out of the war first, like, ooh, I actually wonder... No, they haven't gone through here yet. I don't know if we can actually go through Spain. Oh, yeah. The Grand Military Access to Portugal, so we could go through Spain. Go for Portugal. How much do they have an army, though? 42,000. They are still excommunicated as well, which is quite handy. Handy for us, that is. Not so much for them. So that's, Rouen. Siege down, and then I guess we could go for Kent. Get that siege down, then I suppose there's Brabant over there. Oh, right, the French are releasing or relieving the siege over there. Excellent. Very nice, very nice. I wonder if they're trying to retreat to our... No, they're going to Breda. Okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, they do have a bit of army in the south now. I could pivot my troops down that way, if need be. Right now, it's just mostly... Oh, actually, we're about to get another reform. Let's have a look. What are we going to be choosing from? Clergy and administration. Right, the superiority of the state, max absolutism. We don't really need to worry about the absolutism as the Papal State, to be fair. Production of wine and grain. Oh, that's pretty good. Goods produced modifier plus 10%. So that's pretty nice. Mercantile tithe. So more trade power. Merchant trade power increased. Burghers gain some more influence and loyalty. Not bad, necessarily. Divided nobility. Leaders with an upkeep. Yearly army tradition. That's actually quite handy. Nobility would get more influence and loyalty. Zealous administration. Stability cost modifier goes down. Cultural conversion cost goes down. Clergy loyalty increases. All subservient bureaucrats. So yearly corruption goes down. Ooh, and influence on all estates goes down. I'm kind of tempted to go for the monastic breweries, to be fair. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that, because we've got a decent bit of wine and grain producing provinces. Right, let's give control of this to France, I suppose. And then we're going to go ahead and march into Breda. Make sure that a few of these allied nations that they have in here are taken care of, essentially. And pieced out, hopefully, as soon as possible. Flanders are probably going to be the first one to be sieged or pieced down because they are getting sieged down pretty hard. And as soon as Breda has been sieged down, we can go ahead and march over, siege down the capital there. Hey, there we go, that's another conversion done. Is there anything that we can do? Oh, we could actually build stuff in here. Now the question is then, do we want to build stuff in here? Production-wise, it's kind of poor place. Could maybe get some more churches? It's not really that much, actually. I suppose the autonomy is still pretty high. Yeah, it's 36%. So that's not really going down. We are, of course, fighting a bit of a fight in here in Brabant. Or against Brabant, but it should be fairly easy combat for us. Most likely a stack wipe, even. Oh dear, Commandant died. Okay, it wasn't quite a stack wipe. Do we have a... There's the 4 defense one. Land maintenance modifier is also not bad. That would be a fairly experienced or high skill level advisor. It would be a bit expensive, but you know what? I'm going to take that anyway. Oh, right, they're trying to de-siege Breda. Okay, well, let's go ahead and stack wipe them real quick, then we can get to sieging properly. That's more like it. I'm hoping that the friend... Oh, actually, Trent is the one sieging down Bruges. Okay. Well, as you were. They're still blockading Gibraltar, so that's good. Making some good money and making sure that the armies over here can't actually move towards us in the north in here. I mean, they still got... Oh, they had some armies in here. Verona, of course, is now doing some of their shenanigans down there. Helping with the sieges, hopefully. Oh, and Spain's got another cardinal. Alright then. How many do we have, actually? I mean, we've got 5. It's not too bad. It looks like the siege in Flanders. I mean, they got 2 siege people on Trent. Okay, I mean, that's all that general there. That's actually pretty nice. Those sieging things. They don't have artillery there, mind you. That would make the siege a lot easier. I suppose what I could do is I could just send this one down there to help if it's still needed. It might be. Oh, Lorraine's no longer in religious turmoil. Excellent. That, okay, well, yeah, no, that siege is not going down until we... Well, it might still go down before we get there. But it is taking its fair share of time. Oh, let's go ahead and complete the quality ideas. First expansion, impact, artillery combat ability, and we can put in another edict, which is trade efficiency. And it's going to cost us nothing, because we get 1 extra over here for the Diplo policies. So extra 15% trade efficiency is not bad. I mean, right now of our income, 45% is from trade. Soon enough it's going to be a bit more than that, I reckon. I do actually wonder, how much is it going to be once the month ticks over? Oh, sweat and sickness. I'll spend some Diplo points. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, 47% now. I mean, it's a pretty decent amount, although... Oh, right, let's get the... monastic breweries. The production of wine and grain, or grain and wine increase quite a bit. That should be a lot of income for us. Plus goods produced modifier in general is going to be quite nice. So we've got total income of 133 already. Now, of course, some of that is war reparations, and those are going to expire in the next 10 years. Both of those. Or within the next 10 years, or rather. Now, we got the armies... Oh, hurtful trade policies. Merchant favored, or... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll favor the merchants a little bit. We'll get another 10% trade efficiency. I'm guessing, yeah, the Scotsmen are having some issues up there. Ooh, there we go, that's the siege done. Let's go ahead and get back to France. Ultra unrest. Is Saluzzo? Saluzzo is not really having too much of a bad day right now, so we can probably afford taking a bit of extra unrest there for the time being. Oh, and Milano's on this chord. Excellent. Guess I could start moving south over here with the army. Oh, there we go. Milano is court. We're going to add that into the empire. Oh, disease outbreak. Well, that's unfortunate. We've still got 75 or 71% chance of winning this siege. Oh, and there goes Brabant. What do we get? We get 18 ducats out of it. And a little bit prestige. I mean, prestige isn't really a problem for us, I'll be honest, but I'll take it. As long as we can have like a 2.5 prestige per year increase, which we are almost there already. We just don't need too much, and then we're basically not losing any prestige. Because all the modifiers that we have. Hey, there we go, Bruges has been seized down. I guess we could give control of this to France. Yeah. Then we can go ahead and give a bit of a help in Calais. Provide a bit of cannons there for the siege. There we go. So, Flanders is out of the war. Village by France. Force give France some income. War reparations. And we get 40 ducats out of it. I mean, not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Manufactories. Ooh. Right now, Naples could be kind of useful for manufacturing. Because of the monastery thing. But apparently we got the... I'm going to give control of this to France, I think. It might be time for us to start moving into Portugal. With the armies. Follow the Verona army in there. And I'm guessing the siege in Calais is... Well, it'll probably be over soon enough. Especially with the artillery they brought in there. So we're currently number 10 in score. We are fairly high on the rankings there, so we should be able to get a lot of score overall. Oh, and we can recall the diplomat in Corsica. Already got really good relations there. We're still going to be another 6 years before we can annex them, but hey, then we'll get Corsica. Oh, right, we've got these... Oh, right, so we've got the trade fleet that we kind of lost. Let's go and upgrade the ships there. We can also give this the orders to protect trade in Genoa. At least there's no more pirates in Genoa, so that helps. Oh no, there actually are. Allegedly, anyway. Well, there used to be. I think they got sank, didn't they? Oh, there we go. That's a siege done. Let's, oh, I could actually go and give a bit of a hand for the... Well, we'll go to Beira first, then we can help with the siege in Evora. In control of that. So, how much... Oh, is there active combat? I mean, we got the ticking war score, at least. Ah, yes, there is an active combat, actually. The naval combat, mind you, but it's an active combat nonetheless. Oh, there we go. Lisbon has been sieged down. So Portugal and their colonies are probably going to be pushed out of the war soon. Aha, we can siege down another province. We'll go and give control of this to France. We'll go and help with the siege down south. That should be already pretty decent. I suppose we can also get a new general for the small army of it. Oh, actually, we can't get a general for that yet. Well, soon we can. Oh, never mind. Oh, did I... Oh, our side... Oh, no. We didn't lose the battle there, the naval battle. Although the Scotsmen are having some severe issues down there right now. I suppose at least this has been a good time to reduce the aggressive expansion a little bit. Venice is probably going to be upset with us until eternity. Genoa is probably very similar. So those two I can't really pacify. And then Switzerland 3 leagues are still somewhat upset. But since we've got 2 truces at least in here, we've got a bit of time to reduce the... Well, 2 truces with the potential coalition members, so we've got a bit of a time at least to adjust. Not a whole lot, mind you, but a little bit. Actually, is there... yeah, Milano, we can get a courthouse. Pavia could get a courthouse. Saluzzo could get a courthouse. Torino could get a courthouse. And Cuneo could get a courthouse. Just building those everywhere, essentially. Helps a lot with the governing costs, because we've got a fairly high development overall. We're actually about on par with score with... oh, right, there we go. On par with Portugal right now, which is kind of handy. So how is Portugal? They are on medium enthusiasm right now, so they probably will be up for a truce soon. Oh, and there goes Scotland. What do they give? Oh, that's a lot of land actually to England, which means that England's probably going to be, after this war, forming Great Britain. I'm fairly certain of that. Well, it wasn't just a matter of time anyway. Next question is, of course, are the English going to be sending troops into mainland soon or not? I might go ahead and just move my army back into France and see if there is potential landings happening and help fight off those. It looks like the French fleet is doing a pretty good job against the... Oh, there we go. Siege of Calais is done. Alright, let's get a new general over here, shall we? 4631. I'll take it. It's maybe the wrong army to have this particular general in, but I'll take it. Suppose we could actually go ahead and assign that into the army down here, couldn't we? And then Kazoo can take over the Swiss Guard. Which is also still pretty decent leader with 5 shock and 4 fire. Okay, we're starting to get pretty good generals here, that's for sure. I mean, how much do we have? We don't have that high tradition even. It's only like 57. I mean, we did spend some of that probably for the general admittedly, but still, it's not really that high. We're just getting really lucky rolls here. Which, don't take me wrong, I'm not complaining about that. Right, whoever's still fighting, anyone else in the mainland? Not really, no. Okay, well in that case I'm going to go and send one of these armies back to home. We're going to maybe increase the size a bit further. When do we get the increase in supply limit? Okay, it's 17. Middlesex 17, so that's going to take a while. Also got a whole lot of points right now that we're not really utilizing, but I suppose we're 3 years away from the printing press appearing. So we could save up the points until then. Could become the Defender of Faith. I'm gonna save the money, I guess. I suppose we could build the... yeah, Cremona could get another manufactory. The Bohemia is still there. I'd say we've probably done our share in this war, other than, I suppose, the blockading we can still keep on going. We can get troops back in here. Verona is already a vassal, so we can keep on... Well, we can probably annex them in 8 years, so that's not too bad. We don't actually have a estate agenda right now, do we? We could summon the DH. We don't have that bad influence either, so let's have a look. What do they want? Clergy wants Milano to be base tech 11. I mean, that's doable, but it's probably going to be quite expensive. Or Spoleto to be base manpower 11. Or Valencia, we need to have 65% trade power. That's probably a little bit tricky. I think I'm going to go with the Milano option there. What we'll just do is we'll go ahead and put in the Lombardy, we'll put the development cost reduction. And then after that, it's just the Milano. So we'll just give this a 2 ticks there. So that's 32 development. It's not too bad. Prestige, loyalty. All good things. And how's the building going on here? It's okay. If we had some... Actually, we could spend some money to bring it forward a bit further. There's 2 years that we save in there, essentially. So that's going to be a money thing, I guess. The sooner we get that, the better, I guess. Because that's a bit reduced cost for ideas. Also, a few of the other things will be reducing costs. Oh, and... Oh dear, we lost Mastani. Well, bummer. I guess we'll get another general. 3350. I mean, that's good for catching up with enemies. Oh. Truthfully, Naples has ended. Is Naples actually... No, they're still under Spain. Never mind. They're fighting some natives now. At least in theory. I don't know how much they're actually doing in that, but they are, technically speaking, part of the war at least. Oh, now there's so many other... Well, there's a lot of armies down here, let's just put it that way. Verona is doing their fair share of the fighting. Well, sieging rather. They're not really fighting that much. Because now we've got 3 leading vassals, or 3 vassals that we are currently controlling. Trent is going to be annexed as soon as the war is over. And then I suppose we might be able to annex both Corsica and Verona soon after that. And then Milan, as soon as the truce with them is over, which is 1559, so that's going to take a little bit. Will then be... oh, they've got Augsburg as an ally. I mean, that's not really that bad. How's Genoa looking like? They got 3 leagues as an ally. Okay. We've got a truce with them for another 4 years. Okay, I mean, that could be a way for us to conquer some more land over here. Clear out all of that. I mean, we do need Genoa still, which is 27 development. It's also level 3 trade port, so it's a bit... oh, wow, we've got 75% in Genoa now. I do wonder, actually. Valencia, how much do we have? 49, okay. Not too bad. Ooh, Torino to have a manufactory. That would be base tax. Oh, yeah, base. Oh, actually, it is base tax. Oh, it's white. Oh, okay. I'm not opposed to that. Could also probably just increase the development over here by another one, just in case. Oh, Sweden is no longer valid rival. We've surpassed the middle. Oh, wow, yeah, we've got a massive power production right now. Well, I'll take it. We haven't humiliated any of our rivals, to be fair. That is potentially a bit of a mistake, but that's all right. Also, I suppose, who are we still rivaling? Venice and Portugal. I mean, I suppose we are at war with Portugal. We did reduce Venice quite a bit, so I guess we have been doing a decent bit of work. Since we got truce with Venice, I don't think the insults would actually do anything. Right, so Torino, can we get the manufactory? Yes, we can. Okay, let's get that underway then. Oh, they're sending a fleet. Got a few heavies there, but they did not manage to do too much against us. Oh, right, they got pushed out of the port there, and they're going to be pushed out of the port a second time soon. We'll fight off that fleet, and then we'll head back home with this. I think we've done enough here. There's not much to blockade anymore, anyway. Not over here with the sort of part of Mediterranean, anyway. There we go, we've got another transport. Right, let's go ahead and head home. Off to Rome. How much do we have room for new troops here right now? We could have another 4 battalions, actually. Or regiments. We'll get another 2 infantry. And maybe 2 more cavalry. Not cavalry, artillery, sorry. To make it a bit more capable of sieging down things in a budget. Or with a smaller budget, I suppose. There we go, I'd say we can probably go on speed 4 at this point. And we should be able to get the truce hopefully soon. Portugal's already low enthusiasm, so I'm guessing they will probably give up soon-ish. Which only leaves England, and since we've got the team war score, we've held the war goal for a while now. And I suppose we could also go and upgrade a few of these ships that we captured. There we go. Let's get those underway. How are we on naval force limit? We could actually increase the Genoa fleet at least a little bit. Get that to 10 ships. And maybe the Valencia fleet. Is this the one? Yeah, we'll get another 3 over there. Ooh. There we go. Saluto's been converted. So we've got all the provinces converted. Excellent. Let's have a look at subtrade. Oh, Trient. We can't convert that yet. Yeah, they got the religious seal there. Otherwise, it would go probably fairly quickly. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. Is that, Wow, hold on a minute. Yeah, I know we're getting a massive income. Okay, hold on a minute. We might want to upgrade some of the advisors. Maybe we'll increase the... Oh, wait, no. We're going to save the money to... Or use the money, rather, to speed up the Great Project over here. St. Peter's Basilica to get to level 2. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Got 80 ducats per month? That is pretty huge income. Like, every 4 months or so, we can upgrade that. Technically speaking, like at 3 and a bit, but let's say every 4 months in case there's some other expenses that we need to take care of. So I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, or check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye bye.